Peace and grace, beloved soul. Today, your angels are whispering a message meant just for you. Can you feel it? That gentle nudge in your heart? That spark of hope? That's the universe guiding you toward blessings you've been waiting for. Doors are opening. Opportunities are arriving. Divine timing is aligning in your favor, and you're exactly where you're supposed to be in this moment. So take a deep breath, feel the peace, and open your heart to this divine guidance. If this message lifts your spirit, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more angelic words, wisdom, and guidance that speak directly to your soul. Your angels are waiting to bless you. Beloved soul, the angels are guiding you here for a divine reason. As you listen to this message today, your energy is aligning with something powerful, something rare, something your heart has quietly been waiting for. The angels have stepped forward with urgency because someone connected to your soul is preparing to speak a truth they have not dared to say out loud until now. Got your soulmate, your divine counterpart, your other half in spirit. They are about to make a powerful request. A request that may shock you, touch you, or even heal a part of you that has been waiting silently in the background. The angels say, a message is rising in your soulmate's heart, and once spoken, it will shift the path between you forever. But before we go deeper, pay attention to this. You did not click this video by accident. There is something here that your intuition recognized. Before your mind did, you were guided, you were called, you were brought here because the universe sees the weight you've been carrying, the questions, the longing, the confusion, the signs you've been noticing but haven't fully understood. The angels want you to know your soulmate is awakening. Your soulmate has reached a turning point. Your soulmate can no longer hold back what their heart wants to say. And this request, this confession, this moment of truth, it is going to surprise you. It is going to shake something inside you. It may even bring tears of recognition, healing, or relief. But the angels ask you to open your heart as we go deeper, because what you are about to hear carries a divine timing that is unfolding right now. So take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, let your energy settle, because the message begins now. Your soulmate, the one spiritually tied to your energy, has been feeling a powerful pull toward you in the past days, even hours. This is why you felt sudden waves of emotion, unexpected memories of them, vivid dreams, intense moments of longing, or a strange sense that someone is thinking of you. The angels confirm this is not your imagination. Your soulmate has entered a period of emotional clarity. Something within them has awakened, something they can no longer ignore or suppress. They've been trying to convince themselves that they have time. They've been trying to distract themselves from the connection. They've been trying to pretend they don't feel what they feel. But the heart never lies. The soul never forgets. And when two souls are meant to walk together, there always comes a moment where divine intervention steps in. That moment is happening now. The angels say, your soulmate is preparing to approach you with a request, a heartfelt desire that they have been afraid to ask. And this request, it will not be small. It will not be casual. Will not be something you can ignore. This is life-changing energy. Connection shifting energy. Destiny activating energy. Your soulmate is standing at the doorway of a decision, and that decision involves you. The angelic realm reveals an image. Your soulmate sitting in a quiet moment, deep in thought, overwhelmed by feelings that they have tried to push away for too long. They keep replaying conversations. They keep remembering your presence. They keep feeling the comfort and warmth that only your energy brings. Something you said, something you did, something about the way you exist. It has been echoing in their mind, that it has been calling them back to you. The angels whisper, they are afraid of losing you. This fear has awakened their courage. This is why the request forming in their heart holds so much power. It is not impulsive, that it is not temporary, that it comes from a deep, soul-level realization. They want something with you, something real. Something stable, something that requires vulnerability, truth, and commitment. But before they come forward, the angels want you to understand the emotional journey they have been silently walking through. Because when your heart finally receives their request, you will understand it was always meant for you. The angels are clear. This request will surprise you, because your soulmate has not shown you the full depth of what they feel. On the surface, they may appear calm, distant, busy, undecided, or emotionally guarded, but the angels reveal the truth. Beneath the quiet, your soulmate's heart is overflowing. They have reached a point where hiding their feelings has become more painful than expressing them. This shock will come from what they are ready to admit, what they are ready to take responsibility for, what they are ready to change, what they are ready to offer, what they are finally ready to ask of you. For some, this request may be, can we try again? Can we start something real? Can we heal what we broke? Can you trust me again? Can we choose each other this time? For others, the angels hint, this request may involve a deeper step, something they once feared but are now willing to embrace. The shock will not be fear, it will be recognition. Moment where everything suddenly makes sense. The angels say, what is coming will align with what your soul has secretly hoped for. Right now, the astral connection between you and your soulmate is being rewired. Past misunderstandings, old emotional wounds, moments of silence, periods of separation, all of it is being cleansed and recalibrated. This is why you may feel sudden chills, warmth in your chest, random heart pressure, ringing in your ears, emotional sensitivity, nostalgia, a desire to reflect, a pull towards spiritual content. These are angelic frequency adjustments. Your energy is being prepared to receive what is coming. Your soulmate's energy is being prepared to speak what they've been holding. You are being aligned, that this is divine timing in action, that the angels want you to sit with this message. You are loved. You are chosen. You are not forgotten. What your soulmate is preparing to say comes from the truth of their soul, not the hesitation of their past. Beloved soul, the angels say that before the powerful request reaches you, you must understand the path your soulmate has been silently walking, the path they never had the courage to reveal, because behind their distance, behind their silence, behind their hesitation, there is a truth they have been protecting, even from themselves. The angels begin with these words. Your soulmate carries emotions they have never shown you, emotions that run deeper than you imagine. You may think you know how they feel about you, but the angels say there is more, much more. What lies beneath the surface is something they have been trying to control, suppress, or deny. But the universe has reached a point where this hidden truth can no longer stay silent. Today, we open that door. The angels show an image of your soulmate pacing, restless, unable to calm their thoughts. Their mind wants one thing, but their heart wants another. This conflict has been going on for months, maybe even longer. Your soulmate has been torn between their fear and their desire, their wounds and their hope, their past and their future, their comfort zone and their destiny. The angels say their soul recognizes you, but their human self wasn't ready. They weren't ready for the intensity of the connection, the vulnerability. It demands the depth of feeling they experience around youth transformation. It triggers the responsibility of loving someone like Your energy awakens something powerful in them, something they didn't expect. They tried to convince themselves they could ignore it. They tried to distract themselves. They tried to keep things simple, superficial, safe. But the connection between two destined souls cannot be avoided. It always finds its way back. Your soulmate has not been showing you their true emotions, what they showed. Calmness, distance, and sign signals de mentor. Indifference, what they actually felt. Longing, fear of losing your regret, admiration, affectionation, overwhelm, spiritual, awakening, the angel's whisper. They loved you far more deeply than their actions showed. They wore a mask to protect their vulnerability, but beneath that mask was someone terrified of being misunderstood, rejected, or judged. They thought pulling away was easier than exposing what they felt. But the angels say their heart never pulled away, not even once. Your soulmate's hesitation did not come from a lack of care. It came from a fear that runs much deeper. The angels reveal 3 fears that sat in their heart. They worried that they wouldn't be able to give you what you deserve. You are someone with emotional depth, someone intuitive, someone spiritually aware, someone who carries a rare kind of love. They feared disappointing you. They feared falling short. They feared that you would see their flaws and pull away. Your soulmate has past wounds that still echo inside them. Someone hurt them deeply. Someone betrayed their trust. Someone made them believe love equals pain. So when they recognized how strongly they felt for you, their instinct was to protect themselves, even if it meant hurting you unintentionally. Your energy overwhelms them in a way no one else's does. You awaken feelings they don't know how to manage. You stir emotions they can't shut off. You touch parts of their soul they didn't even know existed. Loving you means surrender, and surrender terrifies them. The angels say this connection is bigger than their fears, and this is why everything is changing now. Something happened recently, whether in a dream, a memory, a moment of stillness, or a conversation that cracked open the truth they've been avoiding. The angels show a vision. Your soulmate sitting alone, staring at something that reminds them of you. A photo, a message, a place, a memory. Suddenly, they felt a rush of emotion they could not control. In that moment, they realized you are not replaceable. You are not forgettable. You are not temporary. You are significant. You are soul connected. You are part of their destiny. And this realization triggered an awakening. The angels say their heart is louder now than their fear. This is why they are preparing to ask you something important, something they avoided before, but now feel spiritually pushed to express. The pull toward you is stronger, and their further pride is their confusion, their hesitation, their comfort zone. They cannot silence the connection anymore. You may have felt this shift already. Sudden longing, emotional waves, feeling their presence, thinking of them unexpectedizing, a change, dreaming of them, feeling their energy pull toward you. This is because your soulmate's heart is calling out to yours. Their soul is reaching for you energetically long before their words reach you physically. Angels say they are preparing for vulnerability. They are preparing for truth. And this truth is building into a request, a powerful one, that will change the way you see the connection. But before they come forward, you must know one more thing. The angels reveal that your soulmate carries emotions they have never expressed. They admire your strength. They replay your conversations. They think about what they should have said. They feel protective over you. They believe you are different from anyone they've ever met. They wonder if you still care. They hope it's not too late. They feel guided back to you. This is why the request forming in their heart carries so much weight, because it is not coming from impulse. It is coming from realization, awakening, truth. Your soulmate is ready to approach you with something deeper than they have ever shared. Something that may shock you. Something that may melt you. Something that may finally confirm what your intuition has known all along. The angels say, what is coming is guided. What is coming is divinely timed. Beloved soul, the angels say that in this stage, you are ready to hear what your soulmate has never dared to put into words. These truths have lived inside them quietly, silently shaping their thoughts, their dreams, and their emotions. Until now, because the request forming in their heart, the one that will shock you, is born from these unspoken feelings. Your soulmate may not have shown you their true emotions, but their heart has been tied to yours since the very beginning. The angels show a vision of two lights, yours and theirs, connected by a glowing strand, pulsing with warmth each time one thinks of the other. This connection did not fade during silence. It did not break during separation. It did not weaken when doubt entered. The angels say, their heart returns to you again and again because you are their safe place, their truth, their destiny. Even when they tried to forget you, they couldn't. Even when they tried to move on, they couldn't. Even when they tried to close their heart, your memory kept it open. Your energy lives in them. Your presence echoes inside their soul. Your soulmate carries emotions that they have never been able to verbalize, not because they don't want to, but because the depth scares them. Here are the truths the angels reveal. You changed me. They may not have said it directly, but you awakened parts of them they didn't know existed. You made them see love differently. You made them see themselves differently. You made them want to grow, improve, evolve. They admire your strength, your softness, your patience, your intuition. Even when you felt unnoticed, you were deeply seen. I miss you more than you imagine. There are quiet moments, late at night, early in the morning, sudden pauses in their day, when you rush into their heart without warning. Sometimes the longing is so strong it steals their breath. They replay memories, touches, words, moments, and they wonder if you still think about them too. I'm afraid of losing you forever. This is one of their deepest fears, but they hide it under silence or distance. They fear that you may walk away, that someone else may see your worth. That time may pull you apart, that their hesitation may cost them the person their soul recognizes as home. I feel you, even when we're not together. Your soulmate experiences energetic pulls toward you, sudden emotions flashes of your face dream sensitive, knowing warmth in the chest a sense you need them. They don't fully understand it, but they know the connection is not normal. It is spiritual. I wish I had been braver. They regret their silence. They regret the moments they didn't speak up. They regret not telling you how deeply they care. The angels say their heart has carried guilt and longing, but also hope. They believe there is still a chance, still a path, still a divine opening, and they want to step through it. Your soulmate did not wake up one day suddenly knowing everything. It was a gradual realization, a building of emotion, a quiet awakening, a spiritual nudge, a moment that finally broke their internal resistance. The angels show a clear image. Your soulmate remembering something small, something ordinary, that suddenly made them realize how much they truly care for you. For some, it was your smilior patienceer strengthway you. Understood them feeling of peace, you bring effort you medeli love, you gave without pressure this. Memory struck them like lightning. A wave of emotion hit them, and in that moment they knew they cannot erase you. They cannot replace you. They cannot pretend they don't feel this. This realization pushed them into emotional clarity, a clarity the angels have been guiding them toward. Your soulmate has begun to understand the depth of who you are. They see your loyalty, your compassion, your patience, your divine energy, your strength to love even when wounded, your refusal to stop caring, your spiritual connection. You are not just someone they liked. You are someone they feel on a soul level. The angels say they recognize what they stand to lose, and it terrifies them. This fear is not pushing them away, it is pushing them toward you, because now they understand something that took them time to admit. You don't meet a soul like yours twice. Because of all these unspoken truths, your soulmate has reached an emotional point of no return. They cannot stay silent. They cannot pretend. They cannot hold it in anymore. The angels show a vision. Bright light opening around your soulmates. Throat chakra, a sign that communication, truth, and vulnerability are being divinely activated. They are preparing to confess what they feel, what they regret, what they wish to change with. They hope for what they want with you. And all of this leads to the request they are preparing to make. Request that will not be shallow, not casual, not temporary, but a request that comes from the deepest, most sacred part of their heart. Before we move to stage 4, the angels offer a gentle whisper. They want something real with you, something meaningful, something that requires courage. This request will shock you because you didn't expect them to be this vulnerable. You didn't know their feelings ran so deep. You didn't realize how much they value you. Didn't see the emotional transformation happening. The angels say their soul is ready. Their heart is ready. And soon their words will match what they feel. Beloved soul, up to this point, the angels have revealed what your soulmate has been hiding. But now we go deeper into the moment everything changed, because there was a turning point, a shift, a spiritual awakening, a moment that cracked open their resistance and made them realize the truth they could no longer run from. The angels say your soulmate experienced a divine interruption, a moment of clarity that changed the course of their heart. Your soulmate didn't expect this awakening. It arrived in a quiet moment, one that seemed ordinary, yet spiritually charged. The angels show a vision. Your soulmate in stillness, perhaps driving or lying awake late at night, or sitting with their thoughts or remembering a conversation you once had. And then suddenly, a surge of emotion, a realization, a wave of truth so strong it overtook them. This was the moment the angels spoke directly to their heart. They heard, internally, intuitively, this connection is real. This person matters. This is your other soul. They didn't imagine it. They didn't force it. It came naturally, divinely, undeniably. And that one moment shifted everything. The angels say this awakening brought 3 powerful realizations. I never stopped loving them. They realized the feeling didn't fade, that it didn't weaken, that it didn't dissolve with distance, it was there. Steady, persistent, alive, their heart recognized you instantly. It always has. But this was the moment their mind finally agreed. I am happier when they are in my life. They began to see a clear difference. Life with you gives warmth, peace. Direction. Life without you gives confusion, emptiness, emotional imbalance. They felt incomplete without your energy. Not dependent, but connected. You bring them emotional alignment, you bring them clarity. You bring them a sense of being understood. I must do something before it's too late. This realization terrified them, but also motivated them. They understood that staying silent risks losing something sacred. The angels say their fear of losing you has awakened their courage to approach you. This is why their energy has become more intense around you lately, why their soul is reaching for yours, why the request forming in their heart has become unavoidable. The angels want you to understand something very important. This shift did not happen randomly. It happened because of divine timing. Your soulmate's heart needed healing, their emotions needed awakening. Their soul needed alignment. You were ready before they were. You felt deeply sooner. You understood the connection earlier, but your soulmate had to reach this awakening in their own time, not through pressure, not through expectation, not through fear, but through spiritual readiness. The angels say the timing was delayed to protect both of you. If they had come to you earlier, they wouldn't have been ready thee, wouldn't have been clear thee, wouldn't have been emotionally open they, wouldn't have known what they truly wanted. The connection might have broken under pressure now. They are ready in a way they weren't before. Not perfect dot, but willing dot, awake dot, honest dot, and guided. The angels reveal something beautiful. You didn't push them. You didn't chase them. You didn't force clarity. Your energy alone, your kindness, your patience, your compassion, your spiritual depth, your ability to care without demanding. All of this awakened their heart. You activated their hidden emotions, their spiritual awareness, their desire for honest connection, their longing for something deeper, their intuitive recognition of the bond. You were the catalyst. You were the mirror. You were the light. And they realized that you are not just someone in their life. You are the person they feel safest being themselves with. The angels whisper their new understanding with clarity. I was wrong to stay silent. They see now that silence didn't protect them. It only kept them away from the one person who truly cares. I pushed away the very thing I needed. They ran from vulnerability, but vulnerability is the path to the love they want with you. I didn't recognize their value fully, but I do now. You stood out. You stayed steady. You remained kind. You stayed spiritually connected. Now they see clearly. People like you are rare. Connections like this are sacred. And losing you would be a spiritual loss. I want to rebuild trust, even if it takes time. They are willing to put effort where they once hesitated. They are willing to show sincerity where they once hid. They are willing to be real where they once feared truth. This willingness is new. It is divine. It is guided. The angels show a powerful image. Your soulmate standing before a door of light, a door representing truth, vulnerability, and destiny. They are hesitant, but stepping forward, quiet, but ready, nervous, but determined. They know the past cannot repeat itself. They cannot stay frozen in fear. They cannot continue carrying silent feelings. They are preparing to take action, real action, because the connection deserves honesty now. This leads to the powerful request they are preparing to make, the request that will shock you, the request that comes from a deeply awakened heart, the request that has been forming since their moment of realization. Beloved soul, the angels say, this stage opens the doorway between intention and action, between what your soulmate feels and what they are preparing to do. Because now, after their awakening, after recognizing your value, after understanding the depth of the connection, your soulmate is preparing to take a step toward you, a meaningful step, a vulnerable step, a divinely guided step. The movement has already begun. Even if you see no message yet, even if there has been silence, even if things feel paused, their energy is shifting toward you. You may have felt sudden emotions out of nowhere, dreaming of them, frequently feeling their name cross your thinking. Of them at random time, sharing a song or message that reminds you of them, sensing their presence, spiritual life feeling. A strange anticipation, the angels say. This is not imagination. It is the energetic approach before the physical one. Soul connections reconnect energetically, first emotionally, second physically. Last. Your soulmate's spirit is reaching for you long before their voice does. Your soulmate is not approaching you impulsively. They are approaching you intentionally. The angels reveal 3 steps unfolding in their heart. They know they cannot come back with half-truths or emotional confusion. So they are thinking deeply about how to express what they feel, what they need, to clarify what they regret, what they want to change, what they hope for with you. They want their words to be sincere. They want their message to be meaningful. They want to avoid repeating the past. The angels whisper. They want to speak from the heart, not from fear. Your soulmate is watching the right timing, not to delay, but to choose a moment where their message will truly reach you. They don't want to come in the middle of chaos, stress, or conflict. They want emotional clarity, calm, energy, spiritual alignment, a moment where you can hear them fully. They are not waiting to avoid you. They are waiting because they want their approach to be received, not misunderstood. This is the hardest part. Your soulmate's feelings are deep, but vulnerability is still new to them. So they are gathering courage, strength, elation, bravery, willingness to risk rejection, hope for reconciliation, trust in the divine timing. They know the request they want to make requires courage. They know the words they need to speak require honesty. The angels say their heart shakes when they think of telling you the truth. But the angels show clear signs that your soulmate's physical approach is near. Here are the 7 strongest. Emotional waves. If you suddenly feel sadness, longing, warmth, or love out of nowhere, that is their emotions connecting with yours. Their heart is reaching toward you. Dreams about them intensify. When soulmates approach, dreams become messages, not illusions. You may dream of conversations, visions, each other resolving misunderstandings. These dreams are energetic rehearsals for the real moment. Random memories surface. If old memories suddenly appear in your mind, it means your soulmate is thinking of them too. This is how telepathic soul connections communicate. Their initials, name, or birth date appears often. The angels use repeating signs to prepare your heart. Names and songs, initials on social media, dates on receipts or clocks, reminders of meaningful moments. These are not coincidences. They are gentle messages. Stay open. Something is coming. You feel a shift in their energy. Even without contact, you feel a subtle change. They feel emotionally softer, more open, more present, less distant. It is because their soul is aligning with their intention to approach you. You experience a sense of anticipation, a feeling that something is going to happen. This is your intuition reading the energy of the connection. You begin healing emotionally. Suddenly you feel more peaceful, more open, less heavy, less hurt. This is because the angels are preparing your heart for their return. I are doing it anyway. The angels reveal the words foaming inside your soulmate. They want to tell you, I never stopped caring. I have wanted to reach out so many times. You mean more to me than I showed you. I regret not expressing my feelings. I want to rebuild this, gently, honestly, slowly if needed. I'm ready for something real. These words come from a place of truth, not fear, not confusion, not pressure. This is why the request is so powerful. It is not something small, not casual, not temporary. It comes from their awakened heart part of them that now understands the value of what you shared. The angels reveal more. This request carries commitment. It carries depth. It carries intention. It carries emotion. It is something they would not have asked before, something they were afraid to even admit, something they resisted. Until now, this request may involve wanting to rebuild the connection, wanting a fresh start, wanting deeper commitment, wanting to share something meaningful, wanting emotional honesty, wanting to move forward together, wanting to express their love openly. Angels keep saying one thing: this request will surprise you, not because it is unrealistic, but because it is braver than anything they have done before. Beloved soul, take a slow breath and allow the energy around you to settle. Because right now, yes, in this very moment, your soulmate is stepping into a powerful emotional awakening, and the angels want you to truly understand what is happening behind the scenes. You may not see the movement, you may not hear the words yet, but spiritually, emotionally, and energetically something enormous is shifting. And the angels say, this shift is not random. It is connected directly to you, because your soulmate has finally reached a point they can no longer ignore, a truth they can no longer push aside. a feeling they can no longer run away from, and a desire they can no longer silence. That desire, that unstoppable, overwhelming desire, is their need to come toward you, not halfway, not casually, not uncertain, but fully, intentionally, emotionally exposed. The angels are showing that your soulmate is experiencing something that feels like a heavy pressure on their heart, not a painful pressure, but a spiritual push. A push that says, speak what's in your heart. Tell them the truth. Make the request your soul has been waiting years to speak. And this request, this powerful request, is forming like a bright orb of energy inside their chest. It's not finished yet. They're still shaping it, still gathering courage, clarity, and the right words. But listen closely. The angels say that your soulmate is preparing to ask you for something that will completely shift your connection, something that will shock you, something that will move you, something that might bring tears to your eyes. Because this request isn't small, it isn't casual, it isn't something they say lightly. God is something that requires bravery, vulnerability, and a deep personal surrender. Your soulmate has been struggling with this idea for a long time. They've been afraid to speak from the heart, afraid of rejection, afraid of losing you, afraid of misunderstanding. But now the angels say, the fear is fading and the truth is rising. Your soulmate is entering a phase where silence is no longer sustainable. Their emotions are overflowing. Their longing is overwhelming, and their soul is practically begging them to reach out. You may have felt this recently. A sudden emotional heaviness, a strange pull in your chest, unexpected dreams, waves of nostalgia, a sense that someone is thinking about you intensely. These are not coincidences. These are energetic signs that your soulmate is building up the courage to approach you with honesty they've never shown before. Because a divine request is forming. A request that will not only shock you, but will reshape the future of your connection. And the angels show something else. Your soulmate has recently experienced a moment of clarity. Something triggered them. Something reminded them of the depth of your bond. Something lifted the fog from their mind. Could have been a memory, a dream, a message they saw, a loss, a realization, conversation with someone else. Or simply a sudden spiritual awakening. But whatever it was, it shook them. It woke them up. It pushed them toward you. It made them understand. I can't keep holding this inside. I need to tell them everything. This is why the angels are saying, prepare your heart, prepare your spirit, because the request your soulmate is forming is the beginning of something new, something sacred, something destined. You may not know what it is yet. You may not feel ready. You may even be afraid. But listen, your angels are guiding both of you. They are clearing misunderstandings. They are softening fears. They are healing old, emotional wounds. They are removing spiritual blockages because the timing is shifting. The energy is aligning. And destiny is stepping forward. The request your soulmate is preparing to ask you will change your relationship. It will reveal emotions they've been hiding for months, perhaps even years. Close your eyes for a moment. Place your hand over your heart and breathe deeply. Because what the angels are about to reveal in this stage is something very few souls are prepared to hear. But you are. Not because you're lucky, not because you're chosen at random, but because your soul is aligned with something ancient, purposeful, and divinely orchestrated. The angels say that your soulmate has been wrestling with a question that has been echoing inside them like a quiet drumbeat, a question that has awakened them at night, a question that follows them through their day, a question that refuses to disappear. This question is the root of the request they are preparing for you. And that question is this: what if I lose them forever by staying silent? That fear, that realization has opened their spirit. Suddenly, your soulmate understands something powerful. They can no longer assume you will always be there. They can no longer behave as if time is unlimited. They can no longer hide behind excuses, fear, or confusion, because deep down, they feel the connection thinning, not fading, but stretching, like a bond that is calling for renewal, like a flame that needs oxygen, like a bridge waiting for someone to step back onto it, and your soulmate is terrified of losing you to someone else, to distance, to resentment, to exhaustion, to the passage of time. This is why their request is forming with such urgency and intensity. The angels show them gathering courage, gathering words, gathering emotional strength. But what exactly is this request? What is the thing they are preparing to say? What is the question that will shock you? The angels begin revealing it now, slowly, carefully. Your soulmate is preparing to ask you for RECONNECTION God, not casual. RECONNECTION God surface level conversation, not a random check-in, but something shockingly real. Can we rebuild this? Can we try again? Can we open our hearts to each other fully? This request is coming from the most vulnerable part of their soul. Not their ego, not their fear, not their confusion, but the part of them that has loved you long before either of you understood the connection. They want to rebuild. They want to return. They want healing between you. They want peace with you. They want the future they once imagined, but were too afraid to claim. And there is more. The angels show that your soulmate is preparing to ask something even deeper, even more vulnerable. If I come forward honestly, will you listen to my heart? Because your soulmate fears rejection, yes. But even more, they fear being misunderstood. They fear pouring their soul out, only to watch it fall on deaf ears. They are rehearsing their words in their mind. They are imagining what they will say. They are picturing the moment they reach out to you. They are choosing their approach carefully. For some, this will be a message. For others, a call. For some, a face-to-face conversation. For others, a sudden emotional confession. But no matter the method, the intensity is the same. The angels say your soulmate wants to tell you, I choose you, but this time, from the deepest place in my heart, they want you to know they haven't moved on. They haven't forgotten you. They haven't closed their heart to you. They haven't stopped feeling the connection. They haven't let go of the idea of you and them. In fact, your soulmate has been more connected to you in separation than they ever realized while you were close. This is why the request they are preparing will shock you, because you weren't expecting them to come forward this way. You weren't expecting them to be this honest. You weren't expecting them to be this vulnerable. But the angels say, this is only the beginning. The full request is bigger, stronger, more emotional, more life-changing. Take another slow, gentle breath. Feel the air enter your chest. Feel your soul soften. Because the angels say, you are entering the most revealing phase of this message. Up to this moment, we've explored the pull, the longing, the fear, the realization, the emotional awakening happening within your soulmate. But now, the angels begin lifting the veil completely. They begin showing what your soulmate truly wants, what their heart is preparing to ask, and why this request carries the power to change everything. Because your soulmate isn't just preparing to reconnect. They aren't simply longing for a conversation. They're not hoping for a casual message, or a moment of comfort, or a temporary emotional fix. No. Your soulmate wants something far deeper, far more vulnerable. Far more life-changing. The angels whisper, your soulmate is longing for emotional safety with you. They want a place where they can be fully themselves, where they can speak without fear, where they can show their flaws, where they can admit their mistakes, where they can express what they truly feel without being judged, abandoned, or misunderstood. They want to come to you with their heart in their hands and feel safe doing it. This is why the angels say their request will shock you. Because it is not small dot, it is not timid, dot it is not halfway. Your soulmate is preparing to ask, will you open your heart to me again? Not as we were, but as we are meant to be? This isn't about returning to the past. This isn't about repeating old patterns. This isn't about going backward. Your soulmate wants to move forward. They want a future, a real future, a mature, honest, spiritually aligned future. They want to rebuild the connection from a stronger foundation, one shaped by growth, clarity, and divine timing. But the angels reveal something even deeper, and this is where the emotional intensity rises. Your soulmate is preparing to ask you something that exposes their deepest vulnerability. Can you forgive me? The angels show that this question has been weighing on their soul. Heavily, silently, quietly, constantly. They want forgiveness not because they expect perfection, not because they deny their flaws, and not because they believe the pain didn't matter. They want forgiveness because their heart cannot move toward you without acknowledging the mistakes they made, the distance they created, the silence they allowed, the confusion they caused, the love they held back. Your soulmate is painfully aware of the ways they hurt you, not always intentionally, not always knowingly, but still impactfully. And the angels say their heart is tired of holding this regret. They want to lay it down, that they want to clear the emotional weight. They want to start fresh with honesty, humility, and transparency. But that's not all. Something even bigger is forming inside them. The angels reveal that your soulmate's request goes beyond forgiveness, not beyond RECONNECTIO, and not beyond healing. Your soulmate wants partnership. They want unity. They want emotional closeness. They want commitment, not rushed, not forced, but real. The angels show your soulmate imagining you in their future, in their plans, in their dreams, in their daily life. And this vision has become so strong, so persistent, so spiritually undeniable, that they can no longer ignore it. This is why the request is powerful. This is why it will shock you. This is why the angels are preparing you. Because your soulmate's request is not only about what they want from you, but what they want to offer you. They are preparing to say, I'm ready to show up. Truly, emotionally, honestly, consistently. Their heart is opening in a way it never has before. Their soul is aligning with your energy. And destiny is moving the pieces into place. The angels want you to know this request is the turning point. Take one more breath, feel your heart space open, and prepare yourself. Because in the message is where the angels begin revealing the part of your soulmate's request that will take your breath away, the part you were not expecting, the part that carries the highest emotional weight, the part that changes everything. Up until now, we've uncovered their longing, their regret, their desire to reconnect, their need for forgiveness, and their wish to rebuild the bond with honesty and spiritual maturity. But the angels say there is something your soulmate has not told anyone, not a friend, not a family member, not even themselves fully. A hidden truth, a quiet confession, a deep, raw desire tucked inside their soul. And this truth is woven into the request they are preparing to make. The angels show your soulmate sitting, alone at times, thinking, reflecting, remembering moments with you, words you once spoke, memories that never faded, and potential futures they once pushed away but can no longer deny. And finally, their soul reaches one overwhelming realization. I don't just want them in my life. I need them. This is the part of the request that will shock you, because your soulmate has realized that their life feels incomplete without your presence. Not dependent, not needy, not unhealthy, but spiritually connected, emotionally aligned, divinely destined. Your soulmate is preparing to say, my soul recognizes you. They are ready to admit the thing they once feared, the thing they once ran from, the thing they tried to silence. They love you in a way they have never loved anyone else. And this is the heart of the request. Your soulmate is preparing to ask you for recommitment, not casual, not temporary, not a simple let's talk, but something life-changing. The angels whisper. They want you in their future. Not maybe, not possibly, not someday. They want you to walk beside them emotionally, spiritually, and in many cases, physically. And there is an even deeper layer. Your soulmate is preparing to ask, can we build a real life together? This could mean different things depending on your situation. For some, it means beginning a real relationship. For others, rebuilding a broken one. For some, making an official commitment. For others, moving in together. And for a small, divinely chosen number, this request is leading toward marriage or long-term union. The angels emphasize, this request is not impulsive. It is overdue. Your soulmate has been holding this desire for a long time, months, years, or even across lifetimes. They have battled fear. Ego. Insecurity. Timing issues. External pressure. Personal wounds. But all of that is collapsing now. Their soul is louder than their fear. Their love is stronger than their hesitation. And the angels are guiding them toward you with surprising clarity. This is why the request will shock you, because they will express things you thought they didn't feel, didn't understand, or didn't care about. But the truth is, they cared more deeply than they ever showed. The angels say, this is the moment their heart becomes visible. They want to express their feelings, their fears, their mistakes, their hopes, their vision for the future, and most importantly, their desire to choose you. Your soulmate is preparing to request something sacred, a new beginning, but this time, rooted in truth and destiny. And the angels want you to stay open, stay grounded, stay receptive. Before we reveal the final form of your soulmate's request, before we step into the most powerful part of this entire message, you must understand why this is happening now. Why suddenly? Why this intensity? Why this urgency? Why this emotional awakening that feels so strong, so real, so undeniable? The angels say it was a momentous moment that changed everything for your soulmate. A moment that broke the emotional wall they were hiding behind. A moment that forced them to feel what they tried so hard to suppress. A moment that awakened their soul in a way nothing else ever could. The angels show several possibilities, and one of these will resonate powerfully with your heart. One day, something triggered a fear inside them, a fear that you might move on, fall in love with someone new, or emotionally detach from the connection forever. Maybe they saw something. Maybe they sensed something. Maybe they simply realized how fragile time is. And in that moment, their heart panicked. A deep spiritual panic. Not jealousy. Not ego. But the soul's cry of, I can't lose them. A memory of you surfaced unexpectedly. A laugh. A conversation. A place you shared. A moment that mattered. This memory wasn't soft, gentle, or quiet. It was vivid. Emotional. Undeniable. And it cracked open the part of their heart they tried to lock away. The angels say this memory reminded them of the love they never healed from. For many of you, the shift came through a dream that felt real, a dream that shook them, a dream that left them emotional for hours after waking up. In this dream, the angels say your soulmate heard your voice, felt your presence, saw your face here, relived a moment of love, and when they woke up, they couldn't ignore the truth anymore. They still love you. Deeply. Unquestionably. A painful experience. A loss, a disappointment, a loneliness, a moment of emotional collapse. And in their struggle, their soul called out for one person, you. Because you are always comfort, always peace, always home. This experience showed them what truly mattered, and what their heart could no longer deny. The angels reveal a powerful truth. Your soulmate has been receiving signs, repeating numbers, songs, names, initials, synchronicities, dream messages, random reminders of you everywhere. At first, they ignored them. Then they questioned them. But eventually, they surrendered, because the signs were too consistent, too repetitive, too spiritually engineered. And finally, the realization hit them. This connection is not over. This connection is guided. Whatever the trigger was, the angels show one defining moment. Your soulmate sat with their emotions and finally admitted the truth. The truth they've buried. The truth they've avoided. The truth they didn't want to confront. The truth that changed everything. I want them in my life. I still love them. I need to talk to them. It's time. This was the moment the request began forming. This was the moment the fear began dissolving. This was the moment their soul took over. And this is why they are coming forward now, not out of impulse, not out of weakness, but out of clarity, out of destiny. The angels say their heart has awakened. Beloved soul, this is the moment the angels have been preparing you for. The moment your soulmate's heart finally becomes visible. The moment the energy they've been holding inside for so long begins to manifest in words, thoughts, and intention. Everything you have felt, every pull, every dream, every unexpected memory, every sudden wave of emotion, it all leads here. The angels say your soulmate is preparing to ask you, with the deepest sincerity, the most vulnerable honesty, and the most life-changing intent, I want to be with you truly, fully, and honestly. Will you let me in again? These words are simple, yet they carry the weight of years of longing, regret, and spiritual awakening. They are not casual. They are not impulsive. They are a declaration of the soul. The angels reveal what these words really mean. I am done hiding my feelings. I want to rebuild trust, love, and connection. I want a future that includes you, not just in my thoughts, but in my life. I am ready to communicate, to grow, and to love in ways I couldn't before. I am asking you because you are my destiny, my mirror, my heart's home. Your soulmate's heart is trembling as they prepare this request. They are exposing their fears. Fear of rejection, fear of misunderstanding, fear of repeating past mistakes. Despite the fear, they are saying, I can't hide it anymore. I won't hide it anymore. I need you in my life. The angels whisper, this is a request born from spiritual clarity, emotional awakening, and divine timing. You may feel surprised. You may feel overwhelmed. You may feel tears rising, or a sense of disbelief, because your soulmate has waited so long to reach this point. But the angels assure you, this is real, this is authentic. This is divine. Your soulmate's request is not shallow. It is not temporary. It is not casual. It is sacred, intentional, and transformational. The angels want you to hear this clearly. Open your heart. Receive their words. Feel the energy behind them. Know that this request comes from the deepest part of their soul. They are coming forward with honesty, vulnerability, and love. They are ready to communicate their truth. They are ready to align their life with yours. They are ready to choose you. Again. Or perhaps for the first time, fully and consciously. The angels remind you, every emotion you felt leading up to this moment was preparation. Every dream, intuition, and synchronicity was a signal. Every moment of waiting was divine orchestration. This request is not random. It is divinely Guided dot, it is meant to awaken both your heart and there's dot, it is meant to create a union that is spiritually aligned and emotionally authentic. Your soulmate's heart is open. Their energy is reaching toward you. Their request is simple in words, yet infinite in meaning. I want you. I want us. I want our connection to flourish in truth, love, and destiny. Dot, will you let me in? Take a moment, feel it. Let it resonate in your chest, because this is a request that will echo in your soul. Dot, the angels say, your choice here matters, but their courage has already prepared the way. The universe is aligning to answer this call. Beloved soul, you have journeyed through the deepest corners of your soulmate's heart. You have witnessed their longing, their awakening, their vulnerability, and their divine request. You have felt the energy, the emotions, and the spiritual truth that connects you. The angels want you to know one thing above all. This connection is real. It is sacred. It is divinely guided. Your soulmate's request is not just words. It is a reflection of their soul, a mirror of your own heart, and a divine signal that destiny is moving. The angels remind you, open your heart, fully feel the energy of their words, even if they haven't spoken them yet. Let the truth of your soul recognize the truth in theirs. Trust the timing divine love moves when both hearts are ready. Be patient, be receptive, and allow the universe to guide your next steps. Prepare for communication, whether they reach out soon or slowly. Be open to listening with compassion, without judgment. And with love, reflect on your own soul's desires. What do you truly want? What resonates with your spirit? Allow this reflection to align your energy with theirs. The angels are speaking directly to you now. You are ready. You are loved. You are recognized. And your soulmate is finally ready to show their heart. Embrace this energy and trust that divine timing is bringing you together. This is a moment to honor yourself, your soul, and the love that is being awakened, even if fear or doubt arises. Remember, you are part of a spiritual journey, a journey guided by angels, a journey that is leading you to love, connection, and destiny. Beloved souls, if this message resonates with you, if you feel the energy of your soulmate connecting with you, then don't let this moment pass unnoticed. Like this video if it touched your heart. Comment below with your feelings, your experiences, or the signs you've noticed from your soulmate. Subscribe to this channel for more words of angels, guidance, and spiritual awakenings. The angels are watching, guiding and sending love through every word, every intention, and every heartbeat. By staying connected here, you are opening yourself to the divine messages that will continue to guide you toward your soulmate and your highest destiny. Love is real. Soul connections are eternal. Your heart knows the truth. Stay open, stay aware, and trust the divine timing that brings you back together.